On Monday, 23ABC brought you news of a potential faculty strike within the CSU system. And today, 23ABC's Brandon Johansson spoke with both sides to get a sense of just how negotiations are going.
Jackie, I spoke with both sides to try to get a feel for the processes that would be used to handle potential strikes. And after talking to both, it sounds like this could be more than just an empty threat.
It's been a long time since we've seen something like this.
Threats of potential teacher strikes are not necessarily new.
The state of California has a history of strike threats that don't always follow through.
But the threat made by the California Faculty Association on Monday seems to have a more serious tone behind it. If negotiations aren't settled, some CSU faculty members have threatened to walk out of their classrooms on all 23 campuses on April 13th through the 15th and on April 18th and 19th. Faculty is asking for a 5% increase across the board for all faculty and an additional 2.65% increase for those towards the bottom of the pay scale. The CSU system is offering 2%, and both sides agree that they're far apart.
The difference between 2% and 5% is substantial to someone who, only makes $30,000 a year.
That's tens of millions of dollars when you talk about a percentage point here and a percentage point there.
But what can students and parents expect when it comes to classes that they've paid for?
If we do strike, there will be no classes for those of us who participate. There will be no office hours, there will be no graded papers, there will be no emails.
If faculty wish to strike, then they know that they are going out and leaving their classes behind and their students behind, and that's a choice that they would be making.
But the CFA says that placing the blame on the teachers would be a mistake.
If they're upset with the teachers, their anger is misplaced because I think there's a lot of misplaced priorities in the CSU, and it's time everybody know about it.
So the question remains, what are the chances that this strike takes place?
Faculty are tired, frustrated, and ready to stand up, and I think there's a pretty darn high likelihood that that's what's going to happen.
Now, the CFA told me that they're currently in the fact-finding stage of negotiations, and this runs through March. After that, there's a 10-day cooling-off period where a deal can be made. But if it's not, the strikes can commence. In Southwest Bakersfield, Brandon Johansson, 23 ABC.